let's talk about using NewGen's ISL True Peak Limiter and SEQ-S Match and Morph EQ as part of your surround workflow. ISL and SEQ-S are both part of the Surround Suite bundle, which also features Halo Upmix and Halo Downmix. For more information about those two plugins, you can check out an introduction to Halo Upmix and Halo Downmix linked below. In the majority of these videos, I tend to focus on stereo applications for NewGen plugins, because it's difficult to demonstrate surround effects via YouTube. So there will be some repeated content from previous videos, but this time recontextualized for a surround workflow. As always, if you'd like to hear these tools for yourself, I would recommend downloading a free trial from the NewGen Audio website. ISL is a true peak limiter which supports up to 10 channels of audio, so you can limit 3D audio in 712, which is the format used for Dolby Atmos bed tracks. I won't go into a huge amount of detail about the benefits of true peak limiting versus sample peak limiting in this video, but suffice to say, true peak limiting is generally cleaner and safer. Whenever we use limiting or extreme compression, there is a risk of the audio ducking or steering. And the more channels of audio you have, the greater the risk. So this is especially important to consider when mixing in surround. If your channels are 100% linked and one channel peaks significantly over the threshold, the same amount of gain reduction will be applied to every channel, which can cause a distracting ducking effect. Conversely though, if the channels aren't linked at all, one channel being severely compressed or limited can disrupt the entire balance of the mix, giving the impression that the audio is being steered around the surround field. In many cases, a certain amount of ducking and steering is unavoidable. ISL has 2 meters which measure the amount of ducking and steering, so you can control the channel link percentage in order to keep both of these measurements as low as possible. It's also worth noting that the center channel has its own separate link control, which can be extremely useful for dialogue heavy mixes. Now on to SEQ-S. SEQ-S is a spline EQ with a resizable direct draw interface, which makes it very easy to draw the exact curve you need. The plugin supports stereo, 5.1 and 7.1 audio. There are 3 EQ curves which can be controlled, enabled and disabled independently. And these can each be assigned to different channels. So, for example here, I have one curve assigned to my left and right channels, one assigned to the center, and one assigned to my surround channels. This gives me a huge amount of flexible control over my surround audio, all within one plugin. SEQ-S's Match EQ function does work in surround as well as stereo, although it's worth noting that NewGen Send currently only works in stereo, so you will need to use stereo audio for your reference sample. Thank you for watching. Please visit the NewGen Audio website if you'd like to find out more.